What's up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. She is the UFC's #1 ranked women's bantamweight contender, former and possibly soon champion again, the Venezuelan vixen, Julianna Pena. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for doing this. Now, it came out, the news on the red carpet last night. You, Raquel Pennington, UFC 307, correct? Is what
we're definitely fighting in October. I know that. I'm
Okay,
I need to
October.
ask Hunter. I'm like, has it been announced yet? Like, what do I say?
Well, everyone, I think you, Raquel, and Kayla did mention it, so if the UFC comes calling, don't blame me. Before we get to the fight, you've taken some tips from Rick and Charlotte Flair. You know how to drum up excitement for a fight. I've got 6 names for you, and I'd like you to rank them based on how punchable they are, in your opinion.
How
okay?
punchable?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we got Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes, Maycee Barber, Mayra Bueno Silva, Raquel Pennington, Dillon Danis.
Dillon's definitely last.
Like most or least punchable?
What?
Most or least punchable, sorry. When you
Least
say last.
punchable.
Least. Okay,
Least
shout out to
punchable.
Dillon. Congratulations.
Yes. He's least punchable. Most punchable out of them would be Raquel Pennington, Amanda Nunes. It's a tie between Kayla Harrison and Mayra Bueno Silva. I would say Kayla Harrison, Mayra Bueno Silva.
Maycee.
Yeah, I might even put, and then Maycee. Yeah.
Okay,
and then
noted.
Maycee and then Dillon.
Thank you for going through the gauntlet with me. Now, you're obviously coming off the broken ribs. Listen, I'm no doctor. I was looking at the recovery timetable. It didn't seem that long. Correct me if I'm wrong. What would you attribute to the long delay to get you back in here for your title fight?
It was Raquel. I think that she wasn't ready to fight. You know, she won the title in January, and she said that she wanted to take time off. And I was like, I'm at the mercy of Raquel, so I've just been waiting for her to say when she's ready to go.
Break down the fight a little bit for me. Where are you the strongest, and where do you have to sort of be most prepared to deal with Raquel's offense?
I think I'm strong everywhere, and I think that that's what makes me such a great fighter. I can go literally anywhere, on the feet, on the ground, in the clinch. Doesn't matter, and I know that Raquel's comfortable everywhere too. We're both very complete, well-rounded fighters, and I think that that's why it's going to make an explosive fight.
So this omits you from the conversation. So hear how this is framed. Since Amanda Nunes retired, is Kayla Harrison the best new thing to happen to the women's bantamweight division?
Anytime that you can get a woman that comes in that has a lot of heat and that has a lot of eyes on them is a good thing. Any woman that can come in and propel the sport forward and get more eyes on the sport and bring more attention to make the sport grow is a good thing. So, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Now, obviously, the undisputed title holds so much weight. I am curious. You're a very business-savvy fighter. Would it have been preferential to you to fight Kayla for the interim title or Raquel for the world title next?
I want to fight for the real belt, you know what I mean? I don't want to fight for no interim. I already feel like it's an interim just because Raquel got to fight for it just by happenstance, you know what I mean? So I want to fight for the real thing, and especially because, you know, we're getting up there, you know what I mean? We're not no spring chickens no more. I want to make sure that I'm saving my body for the really important ones.
Last one, because I know we got to get you out of here. You're a busy woman. Did you take it personally that Nunes sort of teased the Harrison fight after retiring?
Nunes did what?
That she kind of teased wanting to fight Kayla despite retiring?
Well, if you go back to me sitting cage side in Vancouver, I'm booing,
My
and I
hometown.
got so much heat for booing her, but it was because I knew that she was prematurely retiring. Then when Kayla won and Kayla didn't call her out, Amanda's like, what was that? I didn't hear you. It was like, oh, so if she called you out, then you'd be ready to come back? I can't stand when people retire and then come back. It's like, why retire in the first place? It's just like attention seeking. I think she should have just said, I want a break, and I'm going to lay the belt down and let it be vacant, and when I'm ready to fight for it again, I'll fight for it again. Instead of building this big drama show about how she's ready to retire. I don't think she's ready to retire. I know that she wants to come back, and my objective is to get her to come back after I beat Raquel.
Well, Julianna Pena certainly not retiring. World title shot, October. whenever that day comes, maybe a WWE run down the line. Shout out to TKO. Julianna, if there's anything you want to tell the people, anything you want to plug, promote, whatever it is, the floor is yours.
No, I just want to thank my agent, Chad Bronstein. That's all I want to do. And, of course, the UFC.
There we go.
Thank you. And the fans.